Hello.
Woohoo! Hello, hello. Oh, and I didn't remove my very nasty cloth. Wait, you didn't make us full screen.
No, I didn't. There
Yes,
you go. We'll
thank you.
move a little bit. Okay. Hey, Sue. Hi, Marie.
Hello, hello. I don't recognize myself. I know what I'm doing. I'm even prepped, and like I even shared it on Facebook. So who am I? Who am I? And who did it?
Oh, well done. Well done.
Wait, mystery object.
What are you doing today?
This one. So I wanted to play with the mold, especially with my favorite texture. I don't know if those are texture fades or texture molds or however Stamperia. Oh wait, now we can. Oh, it's texture impressions. I was wrong. I was wrong so many times. And I picked my two very favorite ones. That will be Lady Vagabond, like the metal plate, and Lady Vagabond. It doesn't have a name. It's a basically like stained glass or pattern. And I did a little bit of prepping, so I pressed my dust clay in that metal plate um, mold, and I stuck it on the wooden box. And now we have to cut it open because I forgot that it's a box and you have to have the opening. So I forgot to make a slit. So I want to do it before it will completely dry. And on the top, I will play with some castings. I prepped a lot of castings from piping mold, and I will build up a dimensional composition on the top, paint it with Allegro, and play with the antiquing gels. And probably I will also incorporate something from Zuri because I don't have such a big mold from Stamperia that could be base for my composition. And what's your plan?
Well, it took me a while to think about it, but I thought, oh, I'll have a little go at an album or something. So we have Marie and Sue, hi Marcia, hi Linda, hi Gabby.
Hello, 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 everyone. I will open the comments in a second because I'm very excited about the fact that I knew what I want to do and I prepped myself. So, I didn't thought about prepping the comment screen earlier. Oh, wait, here is more light in case that it was too dark. 'Cause, without the screen, I am not sure. Okay. How is everyone? How is everyone? We started Spooktober. Oh.
Yeah, these are decoupage queens floating papers.
They
They're
are
very
pretty.
pretty, very pretty.
They are very pretty. And the Coupache Queen have now the contest Halloween challenge. So the best solution that I see is go to Mad Arches, stack up on the Halloween and not only Halloween, decoupage queen papers because last week you put all the new ones, including the one with the spiders that I really really love, and the
Ooh,
one
the
with
right.
the yes. So like in case that somebody is wondering like what I will do in October, I would recommend to go buy some decoupage queen papers and enter the challenge because. Yeah, that means that you can win even more Decoupage Queen products.
I think the winners will win $75 on the store.
something like that. The Decoupage Queen always have a really, really decent price. Like you get a really really cool box or store credit.
I think it's hashtag DQ Boo Fest or something it's called.
Honestly,
We've got Halloween papers as well.
I just know that the challenge is going on, and I might be tempted to take a part in that challenge because some time ago you did send me some Decoupage Queen stuff, and I happen to have very appropriate for Halloween designs. So I will probably try my chances as well. Okay. Oh my God, so many comments. Hello.
Yeah, I read out who's here, so I think those that have spoken, that is.
I'm used to doing live for Patreons, and usually it's a little bit less crowdy. So the pressure is on. I'm trying to cut the slit in my box because if I will not do it now, then we are a little bit fluffed up. Okay. 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 It would be good to have a long blade to cut through all this clay without damaging that beautiful impression that I worked so hard on. Okay, and all my knives are like that. Free, super short. Oh, this one doesn't even have a blade. That's great. That's great.
I do that as well, Gabby. Yeah, they are fab, aren't they, Marie? Hello, Anita.
Where Olga could put the spare blades to her knives? That is the question.
All right. Think about what you're doing. I think I might just do a 6x6.
Do you like square form?
Do I like what? Square?
Yeah, square form because like layout, album, you can make it in rectangle, you can make it in square. I would usually avoid square for some kind of reason. I'm not a square hater. Nothing is wrong with a good square, but somehow rectangular form is easier for me.
Yeah, so I've done kind of both before. We have a crafter lounge. I've done the square ones before. This one is the Blue Notes, Ciao Bella.
Oh, and now you are showing off. You are just showing off. You are just showing off your album skills because you know that I'm not capable of doing albums.
Yeah, but I'm only learning myself, so we just wing it.
You know what? I'm so incapable that I'm not even trying.
The decoupage queen papers as well. This was done with the 12 by 12.
Is
And
that with the bees? Yes, that's the one with the bees. Oh my God, that one was awesome. You can't say that you don't know how to do them. That bee album is just beautiful.
I've been meaning to send it to Teresa and I never got round to it. One day.
One day.
This one was the Lady Vagabond, which is not square.
Oh, and you had really cool base for this one. You made it?
Yeah, so because it was my first one, I didn't know what I was doing, and so like we've got an odd page thing there, but I quite liked how it came out. And these are photos of my mum and family.
And I really like the look on the cover. What did you make the cover from?
I think it was just. Do you know what? I can't remember. It's so long ago. I think I just painted a piece of paper.
Because it looks like all the traveler's journal made from leather.
Leather, yeah. I think it was just the paper that's got the like embossed
Yeah, like a texture, something like
texture,
that.
and then I
It's a
just painted it with the brown paint.
it's really cool one. Talking about Lady Vagabond and challenges.
Mm.
We have a challenge going on Madaches with Lady V. Yeah?
We do. It's to the end of the month. Just using one item of Lady Vagabond lifestyle.
At least one.
At least one, yeah. And just post
So
your photograph and tag.
I would
Uh,
already fit into that challenge because that mold is definitely Lady V lifestyle. But I will be not cheating and I will not enter this one. But I encourage everyone to do so because those challenges when actually those are my favorite when you don't have too many restrictions. When I started crafting, I did enter a lot of challenges because especially the ones that you have the winner that is randomly withdraw. Um, they are good for everyone, for more advanced and for the beginners. And you never know. It's always worth to try, and you might win prizes. And that's how I got my first set of professional crafting supplies. Because before that, it was just colorful cardstock and couple punches. And I won. I made a Tim Holtz inspired box without having anything from Tim Holtz. Um, I used just junk, washes, watercolors to stain the papers, to pretend that I have distress inks. So I really, really uh, stretched that Team Holtz topic, and I did win. I did win that one, and I did win my very first distress ink, and I still have the pad that I won in that challenge, and it was like 15 years ago. Uh, yeah, and that was my very first crafty supplies. So I do encourage everyone to try. But back then it was sometimes challenges are too complicated when you have to use color palette and follow the sketch and this and that. So when you have just one or two restrictions, it's perfect. Okay. So now my box is opening and closing really nicely. And I don't know if I said I use dust glaze, so I put it on my heater so the top layer is already dry enough for me to paint it and to work on it. And all the edges that came out not great, I will conceal when the box is dry. Okay.
Excellent. Water. 6.
Mhm.
Silly, Leanne. Silly.
Okay. So now take a brush. I didn't clean my brushes, so I have to dive in for the backup stash.
Be right.
Okay.
Wrong side. Teach me.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure that I want to do each wall in a different color because I could also paint inside of those patterns, but I think it will be too much of the fuzz and I will get bored while doing it. So yeah. Okay. Corn. Maybe with the softer brush because my mold is still, it's kind of dry but still fresh. So if I will use brush that is too hard, I can damage some of the textures. I would prefer not to damage anything here. Okay. I know that you guys are quite close and personal with me today. I will move camera a little bit further later on, but I want to make one of those impressions, like a thin impression with the thin mold and the clay. And I think it's a cool technique, and not everyone knows about it, and it's good to see it up close. So first, I will paint this one and put it on my heater again to make sure that it's drying. By the way, winter is my favorite time to use clay because heaters are on. Okay, autumn and winter, heaters are on, and I can just, put stuff over there, and they dry in no time. And I'm talking too much because you are very quiet.
Yeah, I was concentrating. I was like, oh my gosh. Hi, Carrie. I'm Mona Lisa. Hi, Angela.
Okay, I don't have to watch myself painting the box. I can open the chat. Hello, hello. By the way, if you don't mind, guys, if you could share that we are live, it would be awesome. And we are live on Facebooks, YouTubes, and basically everywhere. One day we'll open page on Sunday, and Madalch's live will be there. Okay, so the font will be yellow. Then
I'm cracking up again.
la, la, la.
Right. I want to make
Also, I'm pretty sure that it will work great. And if the cover is hard, then you can use whatever you want. If it's a cover like the cover from Ian's album, I would recommend to use a clay like party because it still stays a little bit elastic after it's dry. So it will not get damaged. But I absolutely love that technique of making really thin impression. I don't know why, but for the longest time, Stamperia was marketing those molds to use only with the texture pen, especially with their cream paste. But it works really nice with clay. Okay, so this one will be aviator's blue. and I'm tweaking a little bit. I'm 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 using the same colors and the same techniques that I used last time when I was live here with David. I really like how it looks. I kind of finished, not finished my project. I'm still working on coming up with the sentiment. I did cover it though around with the spine mold. So will not rub it into your faces because yesterday after Nikki and Terry were live, the spine mold sold out from what I saw.
Yes, it did. Hiya, Rachel. Welcome to join us. If we can get a word with it, Trace.
Okay, so now I want to tell everyone that I didn't steal Rachel's job. Uh,
Anna.
yeah, so if you watch on YouTube, I would encourage you to go to Leanne's channel where you can see everything from that artist. Even if you are on my channel, then hop off because I'm live like once every 7 years over there, and at Leanne's channel you can join in weekly lives. Um, okay, so I have navy blue here. I have yellow, maybe light blue, maybe orange. So okay, so we can go navy blue over here. And I will paint over the hinges, and I will clean them up with the alcohol or acetone on Q-tip because it's easier, and I'm refusing to take my hardware off because I'm lazy. I'm lazy, and with me removing stuff off, I have enough fun with removing staples from my chair. I don't have to fiddle with the tiny screws on top of that. Hello, Oriana.
Hi, Selena. Got a busy morning. A busy afternoon.
You are generally always busy because even when I call you for fun chit chat or for the smoke and chill, you're always working on something. Either you are improving the store, or you are looking for the new products, or you are packing the orders.
I know. It's
It's a curse. It's a curse. Let's be honest. It's a curse that you are restless. Okay, I'm switching my turquoise because I grabbed regular turquoise and I prefer um, Indian one because it's a little bit lighter. Okay. Okay.
my light's not too good here. I can't see my lines. It's an inch anyway.
I don't know. I'm rushing so much. We chill out, Olga. We have time. We can paint in peace. You know that is the curse of those hobs that we did. By the way, we will have a hub for Halloween. So yeah, that's the curse. I'm already painting for 20 minutes.
Well, you was all proud.
Yes,
You
but
were doing.
I don't believe in sloppy painting in this case. Okay, sloppy painting will work sometimes. Mm, I will either do my best or not at all. It's all or nothing. So if I'm already painting, then it has to be painted perfectly. So if you will look on the different angle, everything is covered. There is no clay peeking through, like and all of that. And I have to be careful because it's so kind of soft. I mean, yes, it's the uh, top part is quite dry, but when I add the paint, it remoisturize and it can just become saggy and soak in, and that will be very not cute look.
Yeah. So how I do the spine, inch strips and whatever it is. Can't think what it is. What is it? It's the quarter in the middle. That's how I do it. Score the quarter in the middle, either side, the half, and then when you fold them, I glue them together. So you have you know what I mean. I will do them properly in a minute. But when you stick them together, you end up with a spine. Just to show you.
So those of you who don't use that inch way of measuring stuff, it's 2.5 centimeters wide, and you score on 1 centimeter mark.
Yeah, I have centimeters on mine. So inches. It's just
I don't do math, but for a
3/8 of an
person,
inch and 5/8 of an inch, and then an inch. That's how I do it.
suck with math, but I know how much, you know, I don't do those calculations in my head. I just remember them. I also will not be the one that will be fooled how much 8 or 12 inches is, because I already know how much it is. I highly regret not crafting earlier, because that would help me a lot, with imagining those inches.
We know it's a 12 by 12 pad, so
Yeah, so I will be not fooled with the sizes, because I already know that if it will not fit on the layout, it is not 12 inches. No, you are fooling me. Okay, I'm almost done. I have one panel left to paint. And that last one will be orange. So actually it will be a very blue box. I don't mind at all. I would say that I don't mind any colors, but everyone knows that it's not true. Okay, and here we have.
Waiting for Rachel to ask me what to do with the shop, Leanne. Because I keep forgetting. We have a lot of mushroom stamps in the shop. I just went mad on the mushroom stamps.
Yes, I was thinking that in around 1 hour mark, it would be a great moment to make a segment. What's new in shop? By the way, that was original tune, so I hope that Facebook will not come up with the idea to like block off some of the footage. That was my own creation.
It's annoying.
They could, they could focus on stuff like, for example, changing that stupid feature that makes live stream stop when you are trying to type the comment on the phone. That would
That's
be
annoying.
Yeah, so I think that instead of like sitting there and finding the ways to block off as much content as they can from their platform, they should maybe make it more user friendly, because yesterday I couldn't watch Decoupage Queen on Facebook, though everyone were watching on Facebook. So entire fun on the chat was on Facebook. But for me, it was so laggy that I couldn't follow with what girls were saying on the screen, and I had to switch for YouTube, where I catch you watching two live streams at the same time.
I think that'll be enough for. There's one for the main page. 1, 2. Hi, Judith.
And hello, Dawn, because Dawn was saying hello earlier on. I just see her. So, dear viewers, how are you today? What are you doing? And what are your Halloween plans? I want to hear about everyone's Halloween plans. This month I will have, I think, only like 3 days without creating anything, because I'm strongly believing that we have to take full advantage of the fact that we can be freaky and spooky, openly freaky and spooky.
Absolutely.
Yes,
I love the creative expressions, really cute die cuts, metal die cuts. I think they're so cute. I couldn't resist them. Hi, Celia. Hola.
Hola, hola, ¿cómo está? No, it's not that language. ¿Cómo está is not Portuguese. No, it's not. No, okay. Wah, wah. I tried. So I will give myself a half of the star.
I'm sure Celia will show us what it is. Okay, where's my glue gone?
Okay.
Glue.
By the way, I'm cleaning as I go. And again, who am I?
Yeah.
But it's your fault, you know? Kind of.
Well, of course. What's my fault?
Me cleaning as I go, because you wrapped on entire friends group, and we are all never cleaning. Because since I know David, and I know him very long time, because you know he's very old man, so I know him a long time. So since we know each other, he cleaned his room once, and now time he cleaned his room once. Like, I mean, he's not. People don't get ideas. It's not like he's filthy and dirty person. We are talking about like
tidying up.
Yeah, like tidying up, going through the stuff that are on the back of the drawer, and sorting stuff and destashing, deep clean. So since I know him, he did it only once, like 4 years ago. So you made even David to clean up his room. I'm pretty sure that his mom will.
She loves me.
He does. I mean, she was loving you even before that, but now you will have your portrait will hang in the Hall of Fame. In the.
I don't know why, because I'm not the tidiest of people myself. Okay, so I've used It's like extra forte glue, but it is matte, so you haven't got that shiny look.
Wait, I have to remove my comment section.
Remember which way I'm doing this so I don't mess it up.
Okay. Did I? Yes.
Did you what? Oh.
And I did disappear for a second. Sorry, something happened with my internet, but no worries. If I will come back. Yes, so on top of the box, I will have a composition. So I'm adding a cream color because maybe I will sneak in some decoupage paper over there. Oops. My camera is so close that I hit it with the brush.
That's what I normally do. Oh, that's dry too quick, I think. What's fussing about with this?
I'm making sure that I will not paint over the texture. Oops, a little bit of orange. Let's blend it in, blend it in, blend 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 in.
Hello, Jessica.
Ooh, hello, Jess. Oh my God. Did you get your power back? Did you get your power back? And if you did, please check Facebook messages. Oh my God.
It's so good to see you. That's the only thing about.
No power. Oh my God. Okay. So just check the group chats because
Oh.
we have a deadline today. So don't miss it out. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh no. She's at the hotel.
Yeah, because in case, guys, that you are wondering, Jess is in States in the I forgot the name of the state, but anyway, they are visited by Ian right now, so she struggles a little bit with staying in touch with us. But we are happy that she's safe and sound.
How come this is sticking well? Is that the bottom or the top, Olga? Is that the bottom or the top?
No, it's a top because I want to put the decoupage paper on it. So I just primed it and it goes to the heater. And now we will play with texture. Ha 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 ha. Okay.
I'm not leaving it dry properly, I think. Where's my tapping glue? Should do it. Ah, glue, 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 glue. Trying to move it when it's still wet.
Yeah, so I think that Jess took all my internet because mine disappeared. So I had to switch for network. So A dirty secret. I don't paint my bottoms. So if you see me painting something, it's stop.
Right, well, it's not strong enough to do that, which is a bit disappointing. So I need me wet glue. Yeah, but disappointing. Oh, well, that was just. Ah, right. And we'll use the end of it.
Okay. Okay, so I'm ready. I'm ready. So
Oh my gosh, Wednesday.
my idea for the top of my box will be using again that really cool base from Zuri that you sent me cast off. And over here in that middle section, I want to put that texture pressed in clay and build my composition on the top. So that one I will use just as a feature on my box. So I have my mold ready, steady. And I had to check which side is left, which one is right. You can actually mold that particular texture. You can mold both ways. But I have my preference. I have my preference, like always. Okay. And first thing I want to do is to oil my mold. And now I can't find my oil. I might get way too excited about the way that I'm prepped.
Too prepped.
Yeah, I might be too prepped because I cannot find my oil, and I'm pretty sure that I put it, so it will be handy, so I will not lose it for sure. That's such a great of me to do so. And it doesn't help that I keep it in the tiny transparent bottle because it doesn't make it easier to find it on the desk or on the shelf.
I don't mind using my fingers for tacky glue.
But
So peeling it off.
so
Little glue.
just baby oil, and I use it so much that my sticker peeled off. Let's oil them all. Oh my god! Okay, I went way. I was way too excited about that oil as well. So I will have to take off the excess with the paper towel, making sure that I get all nuts and grannies over here. Jessie, we should behave appropriately. Come on. Come on, I'm trying to be professional-ish here.
Professional-ish.
Did I use ish wrong? That
No,
is a thing.
perfect. Just a thing.
Okay, and we take a chunk of clay. I like to play with mine because that clay freshly out of the packet is very soft and very sticky. Okay, so the excess of that oil can go on your hands. If your hands are oily, the clay will not leave so much residue on them.
Oh, that's good to know. Because I'm always getting loads on mine. Right, I'm going to leave that to dry. Bit wonky, but we'll straighten it out when it dries.
Okay, so one of the tricks that I picked up from a lovely Iveta is using those file folders. I mean, she used it in a different way. I use it for everything, especially for clay. I still don't know how to use them with the tissue paper or with the napkins. So,
Oh, one of the first things that I was before I even spoke to Iveta, I watched that video over and over and over again.
you
And I
know,
know it, thanks to her.
I don't know if you remember, but I was so excited for that Patreon class. I even bought candle. I bought 2 candles because one of them I melted when I was trying to. Very, very clever of me because I was trying to dry the candle with the heat gun. Don't recommend that though.
No judging either.
And I tried so many times and I cannot use the perform that technique correctly on the candle. I can do it on any other surface, but that candle, it never happened. I was so disappointed with myself. But using those file folders definitely stayed with me, and I'm using it because then you can pick up your pancake from the clay. Mine is still a little bit too thick, and you can operate it. You can change the placement, and then you can just peel it off. Because when you pick the clay, it will start to stretch and behave weirdly. Okay, I will roll my clay on the floor with my foot, so it will be very, very, very flat because I don't have enough muscle power to make it flat enough. Okay, that's good. So now I can take my mold, and my clay is quite thin, as you can see. So it's nice thin pancake. I place my mold and I start to push it in. And again, folder is very useful because you can flip it over as well.
Hey, Jenny.
And just roll it in. Hello, Jenny. So I just allow the clay to fold it, go into the spot. I don't need the entire mold, but you can make entire texture. And the cool thing about it is that you can check on your texture, so you can see if you did a good job or not. You just have to hold your texture with your hand, because if anything moves, it's like with stenciling, basically. If we will move it around, the impression will not be perfect. So I can just lift it up. I'm quite happy, but it could be better. So I just put it back. Maybe this time from this side, I can just rolling. Okay. So the same way I would make the impression with the stamp, for example, in clay. And again, I can lift it up, see if I'm doing a good job or shabby job, and just press it in, and then we can just peel off the texture plate, and we have our texture done. And the cool thing is that it's still on that folder, so you can still play with it, but it will not get stuck, because even with the silicone mat, the clay like to get stuck, and when you lift it up, it will start to stretch, and when we will stretch, then we will definitely destroy the pattern. Now I have to figure it out what I have that I can press here to have the circle like that. So let's see. Oh, look, that one is perfect. That one is perfect. So I'm picking the best part, and I will just cut it off with my blade. I know, I'm cutting it on the piece of the foil, but I'm not pressing too much, so maybe it will come up. No, no, no! On the edge, I don't have a pattern. Oh well. Will it bother me? I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe it will. Maybe not. Maybe it will. Will it bother me or not? Okay, I will decide that it will not. Okay, let it go. And I
Let it go.
don't care about it anymore. It's not like it's not how the song should go, but it fits. So it's good.
Good enough for me. Right.
Okay. So the rest of the clay, I know it has touched the oil and all of that. I don't get paranoid. If I would pour entire bowl of oil to my clay, yeah, probably I would start to it would start to affect it. But the oil is sitting just on the surface of the clay, and it will be absorbed. And clay, of course, includes some talc. So that talc will neutralize oiliness, and I never had the problem with painting over my impressions. So now I will remove the foil from the back.
Will that be neat enough then?
And it would be cool if my glue would not clog. Every time. Okay, and needle goes inside. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, so let's take a bigger one. Sorry for coughing. I'm still recovering from that BS sickness that my child brought home from school. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, bit about.
Ridiculous. Sorry. Oh my God, you are almost ready with the entire base. And I'm still fluffing with the clay. Okay.
Probably easy ways of doing this, but I don't mind.
Okay. And it can go to dry on the heater as well. if I would prime my my resin, it would stick definitely much better, but I don't think it will fall off or be easy to deattach when it will dry because clay will shrink a little bit. So I think it will work really nice. Okay, so now this guy is going to chill with the book, and I will make my little dimensional pipes.
Well, I got a pair of scissors. That was awful.
By the way, Leanne, in 2 minutes, we can have a segment about what's new in the artist show.
Okie cookie.
So. On the mold, you have a bunch of really cool elements. I poured only connectors because I want to make it. I know I want to make it 3D, and you can of course pour also the pipe elements, but I will use drinking straws as my pipe because they are already round and I don't have to glue them together. So it's just a little bit less hard on my side, and I might forget to order resin, so I was using the leftovers. Maybe I don't know. It might be the case. So yeah. So I had to prioritize my elements. And quickly before the segment, what's new in the shop? I will show you what I will do. I will find my pieces. Yes, I have. So, I will cut myself a short-ish pieces of wire. It can be wire, it can be stick, it can be anything that you have like handy. Okay. And I will use super glue for that, just because I am impatient. But you can use gel medium as well.
Hey, Carrie.
Hello, Miss Mary. Okay. So each one of those guys will get from me a little bit of glue here and there, and then it's that kind of glue that you don't want to necessarily touch with your finger, because instant glue, super glue, call it however you want. It comes with different names in different countries. Because our super glue, Polish super glue, did have a name. It was Dot. So yeah.
Super glue cyanoacrylate. So if they find that, it doesn't matter the brand.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically very quick curing resin. So my elements are from resin that will stick it, that will glue it perfectly. And I stick those little pieces of wire because then I will use them to attach my straws. My straws are a little bit smaller than my connectors, but that will add a really, really cute look. The pipes that are in the kit will be exactly the same thickness. Okay, so now I have to make myself a bunch of them, basically. And I can have that wire only on one side because the other one will be stuck in the box.
Hi, Joe.
Okay. So, Miss Mushroom, are you ready for going through what's new in the store?
What's in the store? I don't know. It's all covered in wood.
Because
Uh,
I had a peek and I thought that it's very appropriate. It's very Leanne appropriate with all the news that are very, very, very appropriate to your mushroom lady nickname.
So while you're doing that,
Marcha is asking, what's new in the shop? So you make yourself full screen, and in the meantime, I will continue stick the pipes together. And Marcha says that she have been doing constructing 3D vagabond lifestyle pieces that
I won't. Try again.
try again one more time.
Share. It's weird how you share on this.
What do you mean?
Uh,
That like and that tunnel that shows you everything around, yeah?
can you see?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we've got some creative expressions. I just pretty like this one. It wasn't anything to do with mushrooms, but I liked it.
But it's a really nice stamp, and you have a berry and you have flower, and here your berry and berry house.
Mushrooms. And I had one of these at the set last year. That went quite well, so I thought I'd get the rest of them as well. So this one's called the Penthouse. Very cool.
For very bougie fairy.
This one, this is the turret.
I really like this one. I could
Bungalow.
in.
This one is the towers.
You know what? I was looking at this stamp and I was thinking that this one is super clever because you can stamp in some details and make it a house, or you can use it on the front of your card, and that empty space can be filled with the sentiment.
Yeah. We got the Totally Amazing from Pink Ink. Very cute.
Oh, they're really nice as well. It's from the same company that you have that owl and witch, yes?
Yes. So because Sam did a live with this one last week, that one's in stock now. The feather. Romantic Home for the Holidays collectibles, the Cosmos collectibles, and more mushroom stamps. These are the woodware range.
So they are wood mounted?
No, it's just woodware. They're clear. It's clear ones.
Oh, I like those. And this
These
one as well. I like that.
they're simplistic, so it's, when if you're not very good at colouring or something, they are quite good.
But
This one,
you can do a lot with stuff like that, because if stamp is too busy, I get lost, because like when you focus and you zone out, and then you snap off the zone, and it turns that you painted everything, including the elements that you shouldn't have.
like painting the flowers green and the leaves pink or something.
Yeah, exactly.
You do.
Exactly. So the stamp is simpler. It's easier for me, because then I will just color block the areas, and I can zone out with the detailing.
Yeah. So we've got some rice papers, the romantic Christmas deers. I didn't have this one before, and I don't know why, so I brought that one in. Yeah,
Actually, one with the deers is quite decent. I still think that the most beautiful Christmas collection and animal collection ever is that Ciao Bella that you have in store. And
oh,
nobody will tell me differently. It's beautiful. It is traditional, but with the modern twist to it, and you can use it for Christmas and winter projects, and religious or not. And the animals are pretty and cute, and yeah, I but that's just my personal opinion.
yeah. We've got the tickets rub-ons with Create Happiness. That's Vicky P's collection, and also the journal collection journal one. That's quite nice. We've got the Cosmos die cuts, and the ephemera classic Christmas. So I don't know if anybody's used the ephemera, but it's like card, thin card, but it's sticky on the back. So but they say they're paper cutouts. They are a little bit. They are scrapbook paper thick, you know.
So let's be honest, those are just stickers.
Yeah.
Though, okay, but that Christmas collection is nice. It have a nice images, because sometimes you look at the Christmas stuff, especially um, if they are 3D and you are questioning everything. Why Santa looks so weird? And I really like when you have nice vintage images. Because let's not forget that in the old times, sometimes those images just looked very questionable.
So while I was doing a stock take, I happened to find some papers that were hidden and not on the website. So this one is actually, I think this one's retired now. The Daniel Mack Decoupage Queen.
I'm sure that it's not in store, because a couple days ago I went through all decoupage queen designs on their website, and they didn't have it. So, guys, here's your chance to buy unique archive, and like collectors items.
Yeah.
Thank you to Ian
And
Cor. We
the
have
African Journeyman. They both retired, and I found them, so they've been added.
Can you show the one with Africa with the trees on the bottom? Oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
It is really nice. And
Yeah.
this really nice as well. And unfortunately, I can say that about every single one decoupage queen paper.
Sorry. This one came in with a new stock. So did this one. For some reason, I bought all the rest of this Victoria collection in, and that was missing. Who knows why, I don't know. And, of course, we've got the Ravenskull Gate. So this is the A2.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So it's a decent size. You can already do a chair with it. For example, a chair.
I did tell you. I did tell you. Yeah. There is two others, and I've forgotten what they are, and yet again, not put them on the website. I can't think. Anyway, this is the one I liked every time.
You can always, I mean, you can always mention them next week when you will, if you will remember, and if not, then a year from now you will have another collection or collection items, vintage one.
Absolutely.
I
We didn't have the doors before, so we've got that one in as well. This blue harlequin, when you look at it on the website, it doesn't look that nice. But actually, up close, it is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, because I think that it will look like it's gilded with that gold. Yeah.
Or almost rusted. And this is probably why I never bought it the first time round, because I was like, oh, I don't like that.
Oh my God, I want that. And I did definitely overlook that paper when I was picking my the questioning papers. And I picked a couple blue background. Oh no, it's so beautiful.
Project with this last year with the ornate gate.
I might happen to hoard one of them in my stash, and my project is never special enough for me to use it.
This one's I don't know.
Oh, this one is very pretty. I didn't see it on their website.
Yeah, it's another kind of.
But to be fair, I did focus on the skulls, but lately I'm also starting to like the flowers, especially that I have a lot of floral transfers. Oh my God, this paper should be called like Ivetta's Special Wish.
Yeah, vintage one of that. This one, I didn't have it in stock, and so I'm trying to build it up. I just wondered why I didn't have it in stock before. There you go. This one is also retiring or retired.
Which one? Oh, battle. Okay, I will be fine. I don't have to have FOMO about it. Butterflies, I can pass on butterfly.
This one is a mixture, passing of time. Spotlight one. And I love this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love this one. I love it. Hold on for a second, because I'm diving into my cupboard with papers, because I was thinking about using Lady V paper, and now I want to use the Crush Queen. And I don't want to miss anything on the screen.
I think is that a PL Polish?
Yes.
Polish one, and we've got a British one there.
Yes.
Hawaii.
I'm pretty sure that I have this one even in my Crush Queen collection.
Netherlands. What's D? Is that German? Deutschland? California? C of A. I don't know what C of A is.
It might be. I'm pretty sure that I have this one because Iveta was so kind to send me some. Oh, this one is so beautiful. It has skulls and all of that, and that mysterious lady. Now I want to have them all. Oh my God. I will blame Samantha for that, you know?
Gothic skulls.
I will not even say anything about that paper. I will just say nothing.
Yeah, the Halloween Harlequin. I don't know if you can notice the skulls right in the background there. I
But
hadn't noticed them before. I thought it was just a colour and a pattern.
no, they are very like blended. But if you use it against the light background on the white base, you
Mm-hmm.
definitely will see them.
Yeah. The owls.
Oh, this one is pretty. I think, is it new? I also didn't see that one.
Oh, they're all old. They're all old.
Okay, so I really like that one. And that one, okay, again, I can there is none of the decoupage queen papers that I could say like, meh, I could give it a pass. I can't pass on any of them.
No,
It's
Christmas one in Home for the Holidays. Um,
so nice. Okay, okay. No, I will not go for shopping right now. No, no.
I'm trying to think what else have we got here.
Oh, and I
Um,
have the one with the butterflies, so I can show it to the camera.
yeah, we've got the Cozy Winter in, the Sweet Winter. These are what I'm using today.
This is this is my hoarding paper. I would not dare to use it. I absolutely love that paper like it is. It's it's just amazing. So it goes back to my folder, and I think that today I will use this one. It's really cool concept, especially for somebody who doesn't do decoupage as it is, because you can just cut elements with your scissors and stick them on and make a easy collage, or you can decoupage the entire thing. Of course, I went with cutting the elements, as you can see. But my box is not big, so it should be okay. And I will add some Lady V lifestyle to it. Ooh, yeah. Okay.
I say I can't see they're not in kind of order. That's what's confusing. It's pretty much the Christmas stuff, I think. Yes, there we are. I missed those two. Home for the Holiday. Yeah, I showed that one, but I didn't show Christmas in the Cabin.
I really like that one with, again, what's wrong with me and Christmas animals, like, oh, there is the one with bunnies.
Well, you haven't seen that one, have you? Different.
No, definitely something is wrong with me and Christmas animals because I have a problem. You didn't make us a full screen. The wrong, yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's time to crack it on the bug. What's in the bug? Okay. So I have my box, and I actually should.
I haven't gone out yet. Downstairs, waiting to be posted. Still got the remnants. COVID is driving me nuts.
You still have that
Mucky. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, wait. No. We are way too far now. No. Then when I say it, you will see my face. No, it can't be like that. Yes. I will just adjust my stand. By the way, I don't think you are aware that after you bought yourself that super cool stick for your phone, I went ahead and I bought myself one as well.
It's a bit better than the other one, but it's not quite right.
It also depends on the rest of your setup. And now I will be holding my phone forever because I forget which way you tie which one you oh okay, this one. Because I loosen up my screw and I mean all of my screws are quite loose, but I mean the one that hold my phone.
I'm saying anything.
Yes, I'm a professional. I'm professional. I can do it. Okay. So I have a couple of those. No, this one is my hoarding paper. Let's put it aside because no. I have that paper with the bats for quite a long time now, and I'm still not ready to use it. It's still I'm still too attached to the idea that it's beautiful and I have to hoard it.
Yeah, just like that with rice papers. I can't find my Sharpie. Where did that go? Here we go. I'm on the hunt for something again.
Okay. I found it. I have it. So I think that this one, because those are also overlapping metal plates, so I think it will work quite nice. And let's be fair, you will not see too much of it anyway on that box. So I will not stress too much about it. So it would be called numbers. Okay, let's use it like that. So I will use decoupage glue and varnish. Oh no, I didn't check if you have it in the store, but I would assume that you would have. Okay. So I do apply my varnish / glue on top of the box. Have a nice even-ish. Then my
Oh, there it is.
okay. And now I can add another
I've got a Sharpie, so I'm doing a bit of sacrilege here.
Sacrilege? Oh, okay.
Using my pro markers.
You know, I will say nothing about it because some time ago, my friend visited me. It was a long time ago. And my son wanted to color something, and he asked if he can take the markers. So, he's sitting doing some kind of silly drawing. And my friend was shocked because he was playing with Copic.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Oh my God, but those are such an expensive markers." And I was like, "Yes, they are, but it's still like better for him to use them for kids project than for me to just keep them in the box when they are drying out." So yeah, I think that if you use your product, it doesn't matter how do you use it. As long as you use it, it's good. It's a good investment. Money well spent.
Yeah,
But they will dry out, and I would feel very, very bad for, like buying Copic markers and not using them at all. And this way, yes, I still feel bad and I will never buy Copics again. But at least they didn't just go to waste. I would show you the artworks, but my son is right now very sensitive about his early art, so I'm not allowed to show it to anyone. I had to take some of the wall because uh, he made enough progress to notice that his early pieces were not as good as the current one.
Oh, bless him. Uh-oh. Hi, Peggy.
Say hi. Oh my God, I should paint those molds ahead, then I would be already ready, and now I'm stressing that it takes me too much time. I know we don't have a time pressure, but still.
Yeah, I'm going to be a while doing this. I mean, papers on. I don't know if my voice will last that long.
Okay. Yes. I really like those numbers, so I think that we will include them. And somehow I turned the comments for myself. I see that they are over there, but I don't know what you are saying, guys. Okay, so go here. Finger pressure. Okay.
Uh,
Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. I'm making sure that the edges are glued. Okay. And I'm just deciding that I will also add papers inside of my box, maybe not on camera. Oh, and look at me placing those numbers. Is it too late? Yes, it's too late. Should. Okay, so it is what it is. I thought that they will be on the front. They will not be on the front.
needs be as needs must.
But definitely, I will use the lifestyle papers to decoupage the inside of the box.
Looking fab.
stay here. Stay here. Okay, I will put it aside because now I have to paint everything black.
I don't use this glue very often. It's all mucky.
So those pieces are already dry. Not all of them will have the wire inside, and not all of them stuck together because I didn't sand my pieces down. I should sand every single one of them down. Then they would stick together a little bit better. So I will just fill it up with express glue and hope that the gods of craft will be with us today and it will not fall apart on camera. It can fall apart later on, but not on camera, please.
Oh, mix my glue. Oh, oh.
Okay. So when it will go here, then
It's the third time to do this. Never mind. Yes, that's the right way. Oh, one.
come on, Boxy.
See, this is what
I will go here. Need to see if he's straight. He's kind of straight. So this guy will go here. And then we will have, I would like to have pipes going on top of it. Let's see. Yeah, so then I can start over here and go up to here. Yeah. Okay, so let's paint it black.
Oh, glue. I am going quite to the edge.
And I pressed my clay with something, so I might still add this one. I will probably do it. Oh my god.
Determined to do the thing.
I will mute myself for a second because I have to call for coffee.
Oh, that's a good idea. That one might be. Maybe that one. Not that one. That one? Oh. Yeah, I like that one. That one's it. That is the one that's going to do it for me.
Okay, it's good that I muted myself because they didn't hear me, and I was, like a parrot. Mad, mad, mad.
We got to the point where only dogs could hear you.
Actually, I was super close. Cats already evacuated themselves from the room. They were like, "Oops, trouble is coming." So, like I said, I was running off the resin. So from leftovers, I did couple thin paws. Those are dolls, and I thought that I can use those hinges on my composition. And we have the stripe that have some bolts. I really like how those came out with that super thin version. I mean, yes, of course, I don't have even a single part that is complete, but that is a cool feature as well. So they all have to be painted black. With my very favorite PP of black jet. That is the best invention ever. Ever.
Ever.
Ever. Okay, now they will. Less than 30 seconds still, so.
Some bits I can cut out and add. Let's go down there. We need something on the edge. I wonder if I can get away with that. Just that part of it. Because the grey doesn't go. In the back of it.
Oh my God, I hate my nails right now because when something is lying flat in the plastic container, it's impossible to pick it up. Thank you, honey. I have a kappa. Do you have a kappa?
I just finished mine. Mind you, it was cold. It was an hour and 20 minutes ago I had one.
It doesn't matter if it's cold or warm. Coffee is the best thing ever, food-wise, and potato.
No Polish ones, though.
You know, funny enough, we don't get Polish potatoes here at all as well, for some kind of reason. You know, Polish ones, you would think that they would be the cheapest import to Germany because it's just basically, next door. No, we have potatoes from Spain and from Ecuador, but not Polish ones. And every potato is a good potato, though me and David were Polish potatoes 2 weeks ago.
You didn't send me any, did you?
No, he didn't. But maybe I have huge hopes. He kind of promised me some of his magic fruit juice. So, and I will have to harass him about mushrooms for Christmas. Because he said, like, yeah, we have a lot of mushrooms. The ones that I sent you, just use how you please. So I did. And now I have FOMO because I will have not enough for Christmas dishes. Even if I will stop using my my mushrooms right now, I will not have enough. I hope that I will be able to travel to Poland and invite myself for some.
You have to explain the conversation we had.
What is the Polish potato? It's a potato that is from Poland, and some time ago, I stumbled upon the fact that it's absolutely illegal to own, have, purchase, sell, even look at Polish potatoes in UK. And I found that fact and that law so hilarious that I went to extended research of ridiculous UK laws. And
my son came up with the one that we hadn't quite found. It was that you can be arrested for holding a salmon suspiciously. I don't know.
I still don't know how you can hold the entire fish and not look suspicious.
Nobody walking around with a salmon under my arm. What do you mean? This is natural.
Yeah, seriously, I don't know who in UK can ask about it because I know to whom I would send a letter like that in Poland. But one day I might be motivated enough to find out to write to that person like, my apologies. I would like you to describe exactly how I should hold my salmon casually. Like that.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Who decides that? But some of those laws are ridiculous. Like you can't wear suit of armors to parliament, and like like I'm pretty sure that there is a reason behind that law. So somebody probably was actually wearing a suit of armor to parliament.
That would probably. Yeah, it was probably something to do with I don't know, the war or something. I don't know. From I'm trying to think of his name. Well, probably back in the 16th century or something silly.
I have a theory that probably the king that approved that law wanted to execute some of the parliament members. So, it would be hard when they are wearing the suit of armor. You have to push really hard with the knife. You can't just backstab people casually. So, okay. So, I'm I'm definitely overdoing the painting of the pieces. Again, PBO Gesso is beautiful, beautiful product that will just. First of all, it works really nice, even on surfaces like glass. So when you are doing Christmas ornaments, I would recommend it. It have mm, that peg that it's impossible to leave the brush strokes in it. So even on the perfectly smooth surface, it will dry without the brush strokes. It is, though it's not very thick, it's very covering. It's not super expensive. I think that it's definitely a bargain, a good deal, a beautiful product, and yes. Whatever question you have regarding that product, the answer is yes. You need to buy it. I didn't try their white versions though. Is the white one good in equally good as black?
No.
Oh,
It probably if I would compare it to maybe what have I used? I've used the Penthouse one. I've used the Finnabow one, and it's on a par. Nothing quite to shout out about the black one. Don't know why.
yeah, so my way of priming surfaces from black gesso, I would expect that it will go opaque. So I have to put just one coat. From white one, I don't expect that it will be opaque product. My absolutely favorite white primer would be bonding primer, and I put it underneath absolutely everything. And sometimes when I feel super extra, I would put first bonding primer on my resin and then black gesso. But it's either
It's quite expensive to be using just as a normal, or are you finding it cheap?
need just a tiny amount. I'm not so extra on everyday use of bonding primer. But sometimes you have that piece that is so special and precious, and sometimes you have just the dirty brush that it's a pity to put it, in the water. and waste all that goodiness. But yeah, definitely. mm I would love if there would be something like bonding primer in black version. Um, though I don't know if it's possible. I can ask that question in 2 weeks when I will be in Penthouse, and it might be that it will be the only time that I will visit the factory because I will make to the blacklist for asking too many questions.
I don't see why not, but I suppose like this one's grey.
Mm, no,
It's
but
it.
might be that the bonding compound, the part that makes bonding primer so good, because I don't know which part makes it wonderful. So it might be that that thing comes only with the strong white color. So
It's
then,
probably acidic, yeah, as well, and because it's acid in it,
yeah, so
maybe the
something
word.
something that comes with the very strong white base, black. It's very hard because yes, in theory, we think that everything that is white is the easiest thing to color, but it is true only when we talk about papers or layering the paint. But if you mix, it's not so easy because then it will take a lot of black pigment to colorize that, to not make it like grayish, just black, pitch black.
Mhm.
And it might change the properties of the product because pigment will change the viscosity. I can't believe that I know the word viscosity and I cannot pronounce collector's item quickly. Olgish, it's a very weird language. I have to tell you that.
English is.
Olgish.
Oh,
My own hybrid between every language that I ever spoke or heard about.
yes, I do love your messages. We take a little translation, but we get there.
The worst thing is because when I type, sometimes, usually, I for the professional use, because with the casual messages, it's fine with my makeup words, made up words. But sometimes in the professional setting, uh, I will just say whatever pops in my head. I will either invent a word or mispronounce something, and then I get, the random facts about octopus, not tentacle. Hmm. Oh, by the way, how is the actor doing? Is he chilling out somewhere in your craft space?
Yeah, he is.
I love him so much. You really outdone yourself.
Yeah,
Now,
I've got it out the way because I was sorting out my room yesterday and trying to, reorganize to get more room, but it doesn't always work.
I love the fact that you started with sorting out the drawers that stayed on their original place. You just sorted out everything else.
Yeah.
Correct. You are bothered with one thing, you will fix everything else, and that thing that you was bothered with still stays. Fine, that's fine.
Absolutely.
Nothing surprising. I work exactly in the same way.
Oh, here we go. Hello, Facebook user.
My Facebook user, it might be Nicole, because yesterday she was saying that Facebook loves her so much that she can't grant the access for StreamYard because Facebook just ignores her wishes in that topic.
Ah, hey, Nicole. That might be done. Wants to know what you're making.
What? I'm still making a box. I'm just painting all the pieces that will go on top.
But she wasn't here, so she didn't know.
Oh, okay. So I'm making a steampunk box. It will come back to frame really soon. Right now, I'm just sewing black all the elements, and they all of them. Actually, I the only one that is not from Lady V is the base from Zuri mold. They are all from Stamperia soft molds and even mostly from lifestyle line. So yeah, I poured myself some of the pipes, so we will make some piping. I have some numbers, because numbers are always good to have, and they are easy to use. I was thinking about building sentiment from that mold, because there is a mold, it has a full alphabet with lower and uppercase. In the form of those round keys from typewriter. But then I couldn't, I struggle with sentiment. You know, when I have just couple to pick from, then yeah, okay, I will take this one. But then when I have to build my own from single letters, I would be like, oh my God, what do I want to say with that piece? And it's just a box. So what kind of message one would like to send to the world with a mixed media box? Yeah, so I decided to like skip the sentiment part and just use some random numbers.
Oh, I've got twice now. Never mind. I know what I'll do after. So,
I
what
really like how that album of yours is going.
I darkened the edge on this one, but
Yeah,
not this one. So you can see a white stripe.
but you do it again.
But
I,
I'm just gonna use a bit of vintage photo or something and just go around the edges after. That's fine. I'm good.
Because it's just the paper, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So you can take the brush with anything black. It can be even very diluted and just go around. Because sorry for my voice, but my nose decided to clog like surprisingly. That's a really fun thing. Uh, Decoupage quid papers, they have a little bit of resist to them because they are a little bit shiny with the finish. So if you gently apply the paint around, you will be able to wipe it off the paper if you work fast. So you can go wipe it with the tissue, and edge will get stained dark, and the paper will not warp, rub, rope. It will not wave.
Hi, Michelle. I hope you're okay out there in Tampa.
Oh, I haven't seen Michelle for ages. Hello, hello. By the way, I hope that all our American viewers are safe and that uh, Ian didn't visit you guys. He decided to not visit your area.
More paper open.
Okay, I still have a lot of gesso here because I know, guys, that now it's a very boring moment. And you're sitting there watching me just gessoing stuff black, but I happen to squeeze. First of all, those are leftovers of my PBO black gesso, so nothing will go to waste. I will use every single bit of it. Second of all, I overestimated the amount that I need, and I have just the leftover in my tube, so it is hard to dose it. Okay, and this is again just a paper drinking straw. Like, I don't think I even bought it. I think I might borrow entire, handful of them from McDonald's or something like that. So yeah. Okay. Again, hashtag Polish potato. Don't buy straws. Just go to your McDonald's. But right now, I don't know how it is in UK, but since they switch for the paper straws from the plastic ones, you have to ask for them.
Yeah, but the weird thing is, before plastic straws, we did have paper straws. Oh,
Yes, we did, and I honestly, I would prefer if they would be sorry, no, either bring your own straw because you have those straws that are stainless steel or whatever. Either bring your own or you have to pay for it over there. Then give the paper ones because the paper ones, surprisingly, the paper is not waterproof. Would you
yeah.
get that? So when you are sipping your drink not fast enough, and especially if it's not just Coke or I will not say Pepsi Max because I don't drink Pepsi Max.
You
No,
don't like.
no. First of all, I'm Coke team. Second of all, Pepsi Max only weirdos drink it.
Yeah, talking of which, where is she?
It's not a person. It's not shade. It's not shade. It's not personal. It's just I'm just saying like it is,
Yeah.
uh, so I'm a big fan of milkshakes, though I'm a slightly bit lactose intolerant. I can't help it. I love this kind of allergy because, again, intolerant, not allergic. So I will just have a little bit of inconvenience. I will not get very sick. So I will still order my shake. If I'm eating in Macca's, definitely shake will be going on. And because it's quite not so fluid, it's more thick of a product. So trying to suck it up through a really, really saturated with the moisture straw is a challenge.
Mm.
Yeah, because basically sucking up the paper itself. So the straw will just like close itself and you are trying to get your fluid in and no, 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 it doesn't work for me. Paper straws in fast food doesn't work for me. And to be fair, it's not a huge impact on environment when you switch for paper straws, but you still have a ton of plastic involved in that because each one of those paper straws comes in the plastic packaging because they have to be separated and not touched. So you still have plastic there?
A little bit, yes. And usually they're waxed and can't be recycled.
Oh my God, I see that there are 54 comments since I last checked. Okay, so I have my almonds just sewed, and I just sewed quite well. Okay, now I gave myself a star prematurely because we still have the edges.
Still have what?
Fixing it, it's fixed. Okay.
My black looks grey on mine.
Because the thing about blacks is that it's very inconsistent across the brands and across the products. Because like this one is black and this one is black as well. And I have also black matte, but they are all different tones. I am very passionate about black color as the primer, but yeah, it would be cool if there would be some consistency to that.
Like yesterday, I was thinking about it. When it this difference between cool pinks and warm pinks.
Yes, it's a big difference, especially if you are using them for mixing.
I'm trying to put them together on, if you've got like a blue pink decoupage,
Yeah.
and then you try to match the background, and you've got a warm piece, and it looks always so odd. Hi, just a colour. Hi, Sabrina.
That's why we love color theory, because it allows us to match colors. I'm a huge fan and huge advocate that everyone who plays with paint should go through quick color theory, meeting, at least basics. So it can be confusing.
Yeah, there is a crafter on Sally Tally that I used to watch. Well, she's still on there now. She's got her own brand, and her colour things do not go together.
I'm a huge fan of TikTok, and because it's condensed fast content, and I'm the kind of person who, if I'm interested in the topic and somebody will give me 1-minute video about it and it is interesting, I will spend another 5, 6, 7 days on deep dive with it. And if I'm not interested in that topic, losing that 1 minute of my life, I can pass on. And if I will lose 10 minutes and then I will get to know at the end, like, yeah, it's not what you asked, it's not what you wanted, then I already start to be a little bit pissed about all that time that I could spend on stuff that interests me, that I wasted on some BS. So yeah, and I follow he's fine artist, and he talks a lot about the color theory and about mixing and how to encourage your yellows to be more warm or encourage your yellows to be a little bit more cool tones, or other colors. Actually, I'm very interested in yellows because I like black base, and I don't know if you know that some of the yellows will show up as green on the black surface.
Translucent, like
yeah, but it will happen only with the cooler yellows. So We have to know our color theory. It's not overrated. It shouldn't be skipped through, Iveta. I mean, no one. Ah,
Have I done this wrong again? Did any wrong thing?
okay, so the person who asked like an hour ago what I'm working on, so I'm working on this boxy. Boxy. I'm not sure if I will finish it today, but then I will invite myself another time. I want to match it kinda to the previous work that I almost done. Yeah, so I want to go
The other way around.
for that, that distressed, vintage look. And yes, I will use the chrome powders again. By the way, guys, chrome powders are in mild arches, and I was recommending the gold last time. And today, after I saw Nicole's work yesterday, I would like to recommend you red as well. It's beautiful. I have so many regrets because I just ordered from the store, and I just received my order, and I didn't took that red, but I will definitely
Is it
get,
the ruby one you mean?
yes, ruby one. It's beautiful, true red. It doesn't go to that bloody side because like cooler reds tend to look bloody. It doesn't look also very tacky, or like fireman red sometimes can look like, mm, yeah, tacky. It's beautiful metallic red in that British phone book red kind of shade. Absolutely love it. And that British telephone booth or post inbox red is my very favorite red. Okay, so I'm using sandpaper to trim off the excess of my rice paper. I have to be quite gentle because the paper is still a little bit wet, and as you can see, I managed to sand off a little bit of the paint from my molded front, and I'm not happy about it even a bit. Okay, just come on, yeah. Okay, so now this guy will go here, and it fits perfectly. I want to bring it up to the edge, and then I will bend the hanger.
I would help you, but I haven't got a clue either.
I'm looking for the word to not call it a tiny D. So, yeah. Because that was the first thing that came to my head, and I was trying to no, don't use that word.
Individual do, Sue, thank you.
Oh, thank you for help. Okay, I will use heavy body gel because I want that thing to stick. And I want that thing to stick well.
You'll never get it right. That'll do, don't care, that'll do. will. I really need to cover that again, will I? No, I can get away with that. I can get away with it.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, I want to do a pocket with that or a flap, but I'm not quite sure what it will go with. No, no, no. Might need to get the 12 by 12 out.
By the way, as I have freshly opened jar, I have a really cool tip to share with all of you. So in a lot of the products, you have that paper inside here. So what I do with them, I do remove them from the lid because it is over there to protect the product from the moisture in the transport. Because if any moisture will get underneath the lid, though the product is sealed, if you will have some moisture underneath the lid, it will be trapped between product and plastic and it will get moldy. So they put that paper insert in. And why we remove it? Because if you will leave it in your lid, oh, I don't have any lid that I left it on, it will start to pull the moisture off your product. So your product will start to dry very, very fast. And it's not good thing. Not good thing.
Ooh. Right then. Right, those two are going to have to go back and front. I'll put them to the side and do them after. So they're going to be back page. Why not do the back page? I'm just debating just to do pockets here, just to hide those. No, sorry?
Pockets are always fun to have in the album.
I'm thinking just to hide that way. I get away with that one. That way.
Okay. So I want to start assembling my piping, and it will have to definitely dry on its own. I would use hot glue for demonstration purpose, but then I will have to take it off and remake it and all of that. So I will go with heavy body gel, and I don't mind that blob of gel here around because when it's dry, I can, when it will start to dry, you can remove the excess with dry brush, or you can also make it work with your style and project. Or you can cut it with the knife. So, okay.
You'd only be late if you were supposed to be this end. Might I just slowly go in now?
Yeah, I just 1 second. I will put the pipe on, and we can close it up because that was the trick that I wanted to show from the beginning. And I showed everything else, including me gessoing black everything for like an hour or so.
Wondering if I do.
Because I really like the project and how it's going. So I'm afraid that I will finish it off before I will have a chance to get back here. Otherwise, Rachel will think that I'm really after her job.
I'm sure she wouldn't expect she's glad of the break.
Yeah, because by the way, I started with that statement and never continue it. I'm not stealing Rachel's job. She's just unfortunately sick. After 2 weeks of leave, she got sick. It had nothing to do with the holiday time over.
Oh,
Okay, so like that. Now a little bit more. Okay.
right.
Boop, 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 boop.
Deep or not so deep?
Okay, so those wires, those sticks, or whatever you choose to put, as you can see, it will work as the support for that for that pipe. So when it will be dry, I will have, okay, now risky moment. If it will fall off, it's just because it's freshly added. Can you see how, oops, this one wasn't glued. Can you see how cool it looks? You can get a really dimensional look. You can do it with the mold only as well, but then I would put the wire all the length through. Yeah, and oops, he fell off. No worries, I will put him back. So I want to add a couple of those on this project to make a nice piping going on. Probably you will see next in upcoming week the picture somewhere on my socials, or if I will not forget to send it to Leanne on Madarches. Yeah, with the final look. Okay. Okay. It doesn't want to sit now. It's good. Well, okay. Okay. Then sit, behave. Yeah, okay. So your voice went off?
It is going a bit, yeah.
Oh, and it has been 2 hours. Oh my God. I was kidding about me painting for an hour. So sorry. I got carried away. I had so much fun with that. But I think that it's a fun project. I really like my idea, since I came up with the idea of having the box with that. It will be a little bit more on the masculine side. And I really like how those antique paints look, and the look of the chrome powder on the wax. So I wanted um, to continue those those topics that are so exciting currently for me, and I got carried away. But yeah, I will definitely finish that box, because now I want to see how it will look when I'm done. And I think your album will on the next week you can easily finish it off,
Yeah, probably.
because you work really fast. It would take me like 7 years to make an album like this.
Yeah, I'm not an album maker. I'm more of a card maker, but I think I think I do like construction and things.
Why do you put yourself in categories? You're just a maker, not card, album, whatever
Yeah,
make. You are just a maker. You
this
like
is
to do a
the third
total thing.
album. I'm not got all the tips and tricks yet. But yeah, it's serviceable enough. It is an album at the end of the day.
I really like how it looks, and I really like those papers, especially that texture one that is on top of the desk. I think it also counts as the decoupage paper.
You know when you do, I don't know if you watched Sally Telly and they put like birthday cards or things wrong way around. Well, that's what I've done with the pocket. The pocket's upside down.
Mm,
Never mind.
then
I will fix it.
yeah. I don't know what would be easier. I usually do it with cards. I will assemble everything, and then it turns that it opens in
The
the.
right, yeah. Oh dear. We'll just have to make
But
sure everyone knows. Don't do it the way I do it.
it was it was really 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 fun. Uh,
Are you, oh, you're gonna bend down that hinge bit.
do I gonna yes, but I want everything to dry first and then to start to bend it.
Yeah.
I have an uncured and dry gel medium everywhere, and I will I will just heat it up with the heat gun, and then I will fold it so it will go here, and it will pretend that it's a part of the log.
Yeah.
I have a log, so it will be locked in. I'm quite pleased with the box, and I would need double this time to finish it all.
Oh, there we are. Inspired Sue to make one. Oh, the that one. That one is just.
The one with the bee,
Oh, the one with the bee. I'm not
because
sure.
yeah, because that bee one was very similar in.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing here and how I've done it. But obviously, these I've double folded the pages on all of these. I haven't put any photos in any of them yet, but we will get round to it.
Oh my God! I just did something to my screen with comments, and it disappeared. So I hope that I didn't exit myself from studio with all the devices.
No, you're still here.
Okay, you're losing your voice, and my nose is getting more and more clogged. So soon, it might happen that I will don't not need the gel medium anymore.
My mum had a lot of passport photos, so I used quite a few of those. Yeah, keep them going.
Okay. Okay. Now I can bring back my comment section. Okay, so what you would say, dear Leanne, if we would wrap it up for this week, and next week somebody will be here, guys, in Mother Archer's live.
It's Rachel.
Somebody will be doing something. That is for sure. That casual Sunday is happening, but we don't. You never know who will be here and what they will be doing.
Oh, thank you, Celia. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Sue. Yeah, like I said, they were my first ones. They're not really perfect, but they were handmade by me and got my own photos in them, so I'm really pleased. Thank you, Olga, for keeping me company.
Oh, always, always, always. And I absolutely love to go live with my friends and have a little bit crafty time and fun banter. Yeah, so thank you for having me.
See you all next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.